everyone, CeeCee here. I have a very quick organizing tip for you today. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I had put together a few years back an arts and crafts supplies inventory binder. In fact, it was a little bit more adapted to a card maker and someone who is just starting into mixed media, or art journaling, I should say, at that time. And so a lot of the information in there was either outdated or for stuff that I wasn't using all that often. And if you're looking for this video, I will put an iCard so that you can go and check that out if you're interested. So I went through the book again and I questioned every single sections that I had. I have removed some entire sections, and I'm not going to go through the entire book, but I'm still in the process of grabbing some stuff from this book and putting it into my new binder, which I'll show you in a second. Like, for instance, the gelatos, which is to me more of a mixed media supply. And the rest I will keep in there, like the embossing powders, the microfine glitters and all that, all the ink pads that I have kept. I've gotten rid of a lot of it. I have inventoried my punches and all that. That will stay in this little binder because this will not follow me anymore. So this binder was replaced with this one. This is a Staples mini binder, and in some areas it does come out seasonally around school supplies, around when the school supplies start coming out. But I bought these years ago for something else, and I decided to use this for my current collection. And so here I've identified this as art supplies. I have another binder and I will show you that in a different video. This is where I keep my current stuff. And I'll give you a tip on this. If you go online and search for the brands of supplies that you have, a lot of the manufacturers will come out with color charts that you can actually print out and use in your inventory binder, so you don't have to swatch every single thing that you own, unless you really want to swatch them to see what the true colors are, because depending on the printer that you have, you may have a different result than the reality, of course. But I did not divide this into any sections. I kept it very simple, and so I will just show you what I have for now. So I have all my Inktense pencils by Derwent. These I have swatched. And I also have their charts. So I have two ways of referencing them. If I want to see really quickly what I have, if I'm out and about and shopping for them, then I can really quickly see what I have. But I also have an example of what they really look like on watercolor paper. Try to swatch on the paper that you're going to be using the stuff most often on. I am now part of the Deco Art Blogger Outreach program, and you'll see a little bit more of that paint in subsequent videos. I'm just starting, so I just started swatching the paints that I have. This is their media line. They're fluid acrylics. I love them. And I have also some antiquing creams, and these are the other Deco Art products that that I have, and these charts were taken from their website, and it gives me a very quick view of what I have, so I can keep track of what I'm missing at the same time. These are other watercolor pencils. These were swatches that I already done. They were in my inventory binder, but because I use watercolors often, I decided to bring them in here, migrate them there. These are my Dina Wakley media heavy body acrylic paints, which I love, you know that. I have the Ken Oliver bursts, the magenta nuance, which are two similar products, so that's why I put them like this side by side. My distress paints, I brought them in here because I do use some of them, and because it's more of a paint thing, it is paint. I thought it would be more fitting in this binder. Then I have the Dr. Martens Bombay India ink, the Sennelier's oil pastels, front and back, liquid acrylics pearlescent by Dollar Rowney, the Hydras. I don't have very many. I just have 3 colors, but that's enough for me. And then I found other charts of products that I had. These are the art bars. And as you can see, I just highlighted the stuff that I already have in my inventory. And some more charts. This is Faber-Castell's Pitt Artist Pens. These are the big brush ones. I don't have any other colors in the smaller markers, except for gray and black, so it's negligible. Polychromos, Daniel Smith extra fine watercolors. So again, I've highlighted the ones that I already have. The Silks acrylics, that was in my binders. I migrated that in here, and I just scooped them onto bigger pages. These are pen pastels that I have. And I have the Twinkling H2Os. Yes, I had swatched them in the small binder, but they were all clumped together. So I went online and I got their chart, and I was able to grab the little swatches that I had made and glued them back onto here. So, and I can see at a glance what I'm missing, which I'm probably not going to get anymore. But I mean, it's nice to see what I'm missing just in case something falls on my hand. Like a sale or something, because I do like the Twinkling H2Os. But and then I have extra pages in the back so that I can reference more stuff. Here I have a pocket, and I keep like valuable information. Like this is information on the Daniel Smith watercolor ground. I have the Neocolor full chart, the Neocolor 2s. And I have also a swatch that I did from a previous video on how to seal dilutions. I keep this as a reference in there. So it's a pretty nifty binder. I have not swatched all the paints that I have, simply because I didn't have time, and I'm not sure that I'm going to do them. I use my paints on a regular basis, so I know what I have, and honestly, I really don't need any other color. But I may do that one day. But this is like the start of something that I think is more appropriate to what I'm doing these days. Mind you, I still like the format of this. It's small and it was compact and it was easy to put in my purse, but I've outgrown it. So that's it. Just a quick tip on how to organize your art supplies inventory if you have a lot. Like most of us. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I will see you later. Bye!